I did South Africa in 7 days. So we arrived in Johannesburg about 15 hours later from New York City and just dropped our things and headed on a hop-on, hop-off city tour just to get a quick view of the city. Later that night, we went to a marble restaurant, which was awesome, followed by a club called Kong, recommended by the waiter, and we had a blast. The next day, we hired a private tour guide to take us out of Rosebank and into the heart of Johannesburg and eventually into Soweto. We first stopped at the Apartheid Museum, and yeah, that table says Europeans only. There was only so much footage I could take at the Apartheid Museum, which was like right in the beginning, because once you enter the actual museum, there were no cameras allowed.
You have your kids and you go to a restaurant, you will not be seated in the same place.
So we headed onto Soweto. We first made a stop at the F&B Stadium just to take some pretty cool pictures. Once we finally made it into Soweto, reality just kicked in. This is where we started to explore the townships, and it was just so eye-opening. Oh, and fun fact, the third largest hospital in the world, right there, is found in Soweto. And of course, we had to pull up on the street where two Nobel Peace Prize winners once lived, Desmond Tutu and Nelson Mandela. Mandela's house, explored his home, looked at some of his old letters to Winnie, and it was just surreal, man. We also visited the site of the June 16 school shootings, and yeah, that was just overwhelming. So there's Soweto, and there's Soweto. Cliptown Soweto was the ultimate slap in the face. And as I'm sitting there just in disbelief of the living situations, you have these kids that just come up to me and they're like, shoot me. They want to take their pictures and they're just so happy, and it just gives you a different perspective of life. By the way, I vowed never to complain about New York City's subway ever again. Our next stop was KWAZULU-NATAL, Zululand, and this is where we decided to do our safaris. Quick break midway for some lunch, and it was crazy because it was literally just in the middle of the wild. Like any animal could just walk up on us if it chose to. So that was a tad bit nerve-wracking. Keep in mind, we were like our night safari. So the place we were staying at in St. Lucia was so cozy. And can we just get into my hair for a quick second? This was delayed. And just like that, it was time for our nighttime safari. At this point, I was beyond exhausted. We were only in KwaZulu-NATAL for 24 hours before we headed to Cape Town, so holy shit.
They were one of the most dangerous animals to hunt back in the day. When they went out hunting this animal, it was very unpredictable. They never knew when it was going to.
We then pulled up on some zebras, or some zebras, as they say. Shortly after, we pulled up on some hyenas eating a zebra. Yeah, that wasn't so cool. And our tour guide, he was just like, he was crazy. Like, he pulled up on us so close, and we had no protection. It was wild. The next morning was our water safari, and we got to see some cool animals. We got to see some crocodiles and pool birds and hippos. Fun fact about hippos, they basically roam the streets freely in KwaZulu-NATAL, and they're pretty dangerous. Everybody cautioned us about running into hippos at night on the street because that's when they roam the land, basically. And thankfully, the one night we were there, we didn't have that experience of running into a hippo and being scared for life, but we met a few people who had a scary encounter. Did you enjoy your water safari? What did you see? What did you see besides falling asleep? And after our water safari, we headed back to grab our things, have a light breakfast, and then drive into Durban, where we would catch our flight to then head to Cape Town. I should probably mention that while sitting in the airport in Durban after our delayed flight, I met a Cape Town native who gave me this cool ass map of everything I needed to do in Cape Town. It came in so handy. I want to show y'all the room. So the place we were staying in Cape Town was so lit, and I think I just took this clip because I wanted to show you how cool the view of the pool from my room looked. My room opened up to the veranda where the pool and the garden and everything was. It was just so beautiful. It was so lit. Like, I could live there forever. So if you're looking for fun, good vibes, and good food, Long Street is where it's at in Cape Town. The parking people are a little aggressive, but other than that, it's just total vibes. Let me show you what the house looks like in the daytime. Two of my friends were staying in the upstairs loft, and this was like incredible because we had a view of Tabletop Mountain, and it was just surreal, man. We made our way to Table Mountain that day, and I really wanted to hike it, but time did not permit. We had just so much to do and just so little time, so we ended up just taking the cable car up, which wasn't so bad. It was actually pretty cool because you got to see a lot of the city as you went up. It was kind of awesome. The rest of the day around the Victoria and Alfred waterfront, which has amazing shopping and restaurants. The drive home was the best part because we just randomly ran up on the coastal side. Let's just say sis had views, okay?
Hello, Mama Africa, how are you?
Hello, Mama Africa. How?
So we returned home later that day just to hang around the house and enjoy the house a little bit. We hired a private chef that night to prepare dinner for us, and we basically just hung around, had a good time, drank some wine, smoked some cigars, and it was just awesome. Cheers.
But I mean, I meet guys like you all the time, and all of a sudden, poof! Right, you know, it's like, okay, move on to the next. Hey, I love you guys. Poof, gone. You know? It really is.
Who are you drinking?
Yeah, just some of the red.
That's the red?
That's the red, yeah.
So the next day we took a Segway tour around the oldest vineyard in South Africa. Good morning!
Ripping this shit in a minute.
They do here is they just do it natural. Like this place out there is quite.
Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Bless up, don't stress up. Oh shit.
Not gonna be the next one. I'm not gonna be the next one.
Let me just take this opportunity to say that I was the only person to not fall off of the Segway.
If you pop in, let's go. Hey guys, super cute.
Slow down. Slow down, guys. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. Do it again. Oh! Is it on the video?
So we finished the Segway tour just tasting the wines of the vineyard, and yes, it was a great time, especially because of all the slips and falls that did not include me. We finished up the day by having lunch around Camps Bay Beach Strip, and the views were just phenomenal. And before you knew it, it was time to just do some last minute shopping for some keepsakes and get ready to head back home. So I left South Africa feeling like I did it an injustice because it deserves a lot more than just 1 week. However, we're busy, we work, we have families, so not everybody's able to take off a month to travel. I think I did it justice in 7 days. I scratched the surface, but I'll definitely be back sooner than later.